Hey everybody, it's V. How you doing? So yeah, the prospector behind me is doing a little kabuki dance here while we talk about... I really wanted to kind of distill down some of the big things right off the bat in this video so you don't have to necessarily watch the rest of it if you're just interested in the major bullet points. So I took the prospector mining. Really one of the biggest differences that you're going to see between the current patch and 324.2 is fuel costs are much higher. That's one of the things that I noticed. Quantum and hydrogen both are excessively more, significantly more money. Left alt and the left mouse button now toggle between fracture and extraction mode. That's the toggle there for that. And actually, mouse wheel you used to have to kind of hold down left alt to mouse wheel to change the power, but you don't have to do that anymore. Mouse wheel just by itself will move the power back and forth. And like I said, the left alt plus the right or left mouse button will toggle between fracture and extraction mode. One of the big things to remember is that you need to go into power management and turn laser power on. Mining laser heads is an option in the power management, and if you don't turn that on, you won't be able to turn your laser on. And so I learned that one. It took a long time. Last but not least, you'll see here it's a small sample size. I had the purest brakes I've ever had on this 41% Bexolite rock. Literally 3 of them were 100%ers. I've never had that before. And so, yeah, it looks like the prospector decided to come to a rest there. That's awesome. But yeah, I just thought that this would be how... I guess not. Oh, it's so funny. I just thought this might be helpful for you right out of the gate to kind of know the major differences. But from here on out, I'll kind of show you the videos, and I'll do some editing on them, and off we go. So we'll continue from there. Thanks. Well, hey everybody, it's V. How you doing? We are on 324.2 this morning, and I thought I would just take the prospector out and take a look at the different changes to the MFDs, and just kind of see if there's any other noticeable changes in this version with what I like to do, which is prospector mining. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. Now, I have just the prospector. Now, it's funny, I did throw the livery on it, but it didn't make it. I just wanted to show you here, I have a couple of modifications. That's it. Really, everything is fairly stock in this thing. I have everything is stock, except for I did fly over to CRUL1. I did purchase a Helix and 2 Focus 3s. This is a kit that I normally rock on the prospector. No pun intended. That's terrible. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get the prospector pulled and we'll start heading over towards selling. So yeah, this is I wasn't sure if it was going to be stable enough this morning. But I've been on, I actually logged on and messed around a little bit and thought, you know what, maybe I can pull this off. So I haven't actually tried to go mining it yet at all. But I did fly the prospector over here to CRUL1 and kind of got myself outfitted. So yeah, things are definitely a little different with the prospector as far as the MFD, the way that they're placed and that type of thing. I clicked the wrong area there. Pad 4. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of interesting. I also have heard I was watching another video and it looked like maybe there was a different keystroke to toggle. Oh, that's interesting. Like I flew straight in and I wonder if it never actually even... Oh yeah, well that's definitely the Helix though. I was going to check. Yeah, that's definitely the Helix with a couple of focuses on it. So, alright, well that's just fine. We can back out just as easily as anything else. So, no, yeah, normally when you call your ship, it will orientate it so you can fly out of the hangar, but This door is open too. But you know, I definitely should preface this with the fact that this is, you know, the alpha of the alphas. You know what I mean? This is the PTU. You know, this is a super testy version of this right now. I'll turn off those lights first of all. You can see, yeah, I want you to look at the UI is completely different up there at the top. It's cool. Very cool. And then engines are getting turned on. I actually think I can. Now, one thing I wonder, it almost looks like there's a little damage on the ship. There is. That's interesting. I noticed a little spark coming out of the engine, so let's just kind of see if we can get that stuff repaired. Sounds like I heard a repair noise. Yeah, good there, and we'll. Now, one thing I will mention is, just in my flight over, the quantum fuel and the hydrogen was significantly more costly. So I was going to do this, actually. I was just going to kind of go up like this. And just rock this guy around like this. Just real easy. And I called for the elevator to open. So this way I can just kind of deal with it. Not necessarily have to back out. A little oversteer there. Now the gear's going to come up. But I'm not going to rotate my VTOLs till I'm out. Here we go. Those are rotated and off I go here. So, alright, so just kind of following protocol, I generally will dive down towards the bottom of the station. You know, I should just try that right now, because a lot of times you have this, it's called blocked or whatever. So let's see, CRUS. Yeah, obstructed. That's what it is. See it. So, you know, that's pretty common. You just have to kind of fly down here under the station. It is really weird that like your radar is up along in there. But yeah, it'll just take a little getting used to. I think it looks kind of cool. For sure. Alright, we're going to route to Crusader. I'm going to switch over to nav. Quantum. I still don't see where the exact. Obviously that's mining mode. Oh, I'm not. Okay. I haven't figured out exactly. I'm looking for the marker about whether or not. Okay. I see it. It's right here. I was looking for what's going to tell me what I'm in. All right, so now I'm in nav quantum. Okay. All right, off we go. New Prospector. New Prospector look. All right, we're back. So yeah, it helps if you read the release notes. Yeah, there are no harvestables on planets or moons right now. I should have just read that, and I wish I had. So you will not have seen the fact that I first flew to Selin. I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I will, you know, the rocks are only out here. So okay, so for those of you who are wanting to know, you got to be careful. Your laser mining head may not have power in it. And so this took me quite a long time to figure out. I didn't realize here in 3.24.2, you know, I just could not get this thing to fire at all. And so anyways, yeah, that's what was happening there. I did not have any power into my laser mining head, so I do now. So let's go ahead and give this a try. This is going to be, you know, I found right now in this current patch, there are no consumables, no minables are on any moon or planet. This is us just giving this a try. I found a nice rock here in the asteroids above Yella, and so we're gonna you can see here I've got I'm not quite to the optimal line there, but I haven't also turned up my laser power that much either, so we're gonna go ahead and This is, let's see here, laser type extract left all. So we got extraction mode and, all right. And then, oh, it's just mouse wheel now. So because I'm so far behind the optimal window, and this is a 41% Bex rock, there's going to be a lot of resistance. But this is a helix head, so you actually are going to control this entire break by moving closer to the rock, at least traditionally. And if you're going to get anything, it's going to start being around the optimal line. Now, this is a rock I would have easily broken before, so, you know, I may need to get a touch in front of the optimal. But yeah, this definitely should climb out. I should be able to break. I mean, the numbers are I should be able to break this. I would think. So the fact that I can't really kind of tells me that the lasers aren't quite as powerful as they were before. And there's a pretty high I mean, I'll admit there's a pretty high resistance here, but I would have this in the last patch. I would have easily broke this rock. So it is interesting how it kind of starts in and then it's oh, well, we'll see here. Let's just give it a little bit to see. It looks like I found a spot maybe on the rock, and it's gonna be respectful here. Good. We'll keep a good eye on it. It's gonna be a good break. I'm gonna back up pretty quick now. Alright, no damage to the shields. Look at that. Beautiful. And there is a way to toggle all these pip. Like, somebody was mentioning in some way, I think you can turn off all the different radar things. But let's go ahead and start moving in here. Right off the bat, that's a 69% Bex. I wish on this, it told me if I was close enough or not. Oh, I might maybe have to break that down. Break that down some more. I bet you that's the case. That's 64% Bex. Oh, looks like that one wants to get broke down too. Uh-oh. Alright, looks like we got some stuff to break down. It's gonna take me a little while to get used to. You gotta, it's one change is, it's left alt right mouse button now to change the, from between extraction mode and so yeah, we'll go ahead and, get this guy. Crank this guy up to 50 and we'll... I don't want it to run up too much. Still climbing up, I think. Hey, there's a hundo. We'll take that. Good stuff. Another hundo. I like it. Cool. Another. Probably won't get so lucky on the rest of these, but that's all right. Good on that. 15 there. I like how quick it's actually scanning pretty fast. Sometimes 38. %, there too. Wow, that really broke clean. Holy mackerel! I don't know that I've ever. That's actually a good sign, you know, for the future here. That actually broke a lot cleaner than I expected. All right, so that's this one over here is 64%. There's another rock around here somewhere I need to be careful of. It's like right around here. Wait, was it those two? Yeah, no, hold on. I need to kind of look around for a second. Okay, there they are up there. All right, I knew they were around and I didn't want to hit them. All right, so let's kind of move in on this guy then. No. Yes, fraction node. There was one right there. Yeah, oh yeah, the 64. That one. I definitely don't want to go up. Alright. I think now I should be able to power this out. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Let me turn that off. %, Vexilite. Wow. This is pretty crazy. These are breaking like ridiculously cleaner than... This is actually a really good sign. I mean, I have never... It's been a long time since I had like that clean of breaks on something like that. Well, let me kind of spin around here to this purple, and that's a 71%er. I'm gonna grab that guy up for sure. That's awesome. And what was this guy? 5% Bex. That's not going to do it for us. I think that's... I don't know what this piece is. 21... Oh, yeah, that was one of the other asteroids. That's a 45% Bex. I think that one needs to be cleaned up. Then we got 16. That's not going to do it for us. 38 is kind of a low ball. What's this guy? 70-some. Man, this rock broke awesome. $15, 27, 13. So there was that one over there. I don't think that one's a scooper yet. No, that's a breaker. Just kind of, I'm inching forward to see at what point does the 20% start. Oh, almost a nope. Well, it does. It did right at optimal. It did. Tell you what, this is one of the cleanest runs I've had. It's my first run in 24. 24. This particular version, 24.2 or whatever the heck it is. And this is the cleanest Bexley run I've ever had in like a super long time. So funny. All right, I'll let it poke up in there, but I'm gonna let it get about halfway. I'm gonna back up. Still's trying to inch that way, but I think I got it about perfect now. Easy clap. Good stuff. The rocks jump around a little bit. It's kind of funny. 23 backs there. 48 backs there. 74 backs there. Alright, we'll extract that guy. Alright, so now we're at a spot where it's like we'll pull in the 50-50 balls. Because, I mean, we're almost at the top. You know, there was a couple of 50-50 balls, I think. 38 there. 15. 27. So I got, what was this guy? 23. 38. We'll do the 38 first. Because we're almost topped. And then we'll do the 23. And I'm going to tell you right now, my goal with a 32 SCU Prospector is to get about 20 SCU of good stuff. The fact that we got 24.4 is pretty amazing. I'm going to look back here. I'm going to back away from this stuff. I'm going to turn off mining mode. Cool. I am going to toggle to nav QT mode, and we're going to head back towards the station. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, look, I mean, here's a huge difference here. Fuel costs are enormous now. 4.5, 2.6. I mean, you're talking 7K for fuel costs now. Wow. I mean, that cuts into the profit significantly. Which, you know, the fuel costs seemed a little too low before, too. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just, you can really see the economy starting to really grind to a halt here. Someday mining will be, you know, hopefully for base building or for these types of things, you'll just need mining for other stuff. I think that's the hope anyways. I'm going to go store. Cool. Well, this has definitely been an adventure today. We've learned a lot. So You know, one of them is fuel costs are pretty expensive. The second thing is you know, one of the most important things is, you know, the way that you change your between extraction mode and tracking mode or whatever. It's left alt, you know, right mouse button or left mouse button, left alt, left mouse button. Cool. All right. All right, let's see what we got here. This is probably a pretty good half value, if I'm just being honest. Yeah, 76 isn't bad, so that's, you know, I mean, take a look at here. See if there's anything different. Setting up work order backs. Don't see anything different. I will go with the Farron and get quote. 9 hours confirmed. Bam. Cool. Well, so we learned quite a bit today. We learned that the fuel costs are significantly higher. There's some button changes. Right now, there's no minables on moons or planets. There's an unusual level of high concentration. I mean, that was a very clean break. I wonder if they're maybe changing the cluster values. I've never seen in the last 2 patches that clean of a break on Bexelite that was mixed like that. That was actually kind of stunning. So that was huge. There's just a lot going on. So yeah, I'll be kind of keeping up with these patches as they get in place, and we'll keep talking about it. All right. I hope you have a lovely Sunday, and I will see you all around the verse.